Profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly market forecast. We're going to take a look at platinum. Platinum. All right. We're looking at the monthly time frame. What do we see? Consolidation, sideways action. Not the greatest area, not the greatest environment that you want to trade in, right? Because it's choppy. All right. It's just there's no trend. All right. Looking at from the macro view, right? But what we take note of is the previous month closed uh, very bullishly. This was a very impulsive bullish move. And if we're looking at the consolidation, you can see that we're at the lows here. These are the highs. And uh, with that bullish engulfer and the strong impulsive move, it just looks as if uh, after sweeping these lows here, we price gained a bunch of raided that liquidity pool, and we have fuel to move up higher. And I do believe that this high here is going to be our next target for buy side liquidity. Yep. Now let's look at the I'm bullish on the monthly. Let's take a look at the weekly. All right, can I get rid of this, please? Thank you. All right, I guess you got to do the ends. All right, that's fine. Now, on the weekly, what do we see? The previous week, that just closed Friday, took out the high. We got to go a little closer here. Took out the high. All right, swept that buy side liquidity there, and then pushed down. All right, what do we expect? What do we expect from that? We need to just look at the past. This is the low that swept these lows, right? The one I just pointed out at the near the lows of trading, this trading range, this consolidation. Okay, so we've taken the sell side liquidity, and now we're aiming towards the buy side. That's the way this is playing out. All right, and when we see an impulsive move, and you see price give that market structure shift to the upside, that's a bullish market structure shift, all right? Signaling that prices are going to go high. And what happens? We pull back into the area of demand for price to push higher and make higher prices. What did we get here? This is a market structure shift here. We got another one right here. All right. This is the higher high, higher low, higher high situation. All right, we are uptrending, right, towards what? What did I mention? The buy side liquidity targets. Okay, that's not really my buy side liquidity target. Okay, all right. So, and this could be the next one right after. All right, but this is towards the top of this trading range, and that's where I believe we are headed now. Right now, prices closed and formed a bullish fair value gap, which means what? It means that we have some order flow going to the upside, and we have an impulsive move to the upside, not a corrective move, an impulsive move. Right now, you can cite that, hey man, we ran into an area of supply here, and that price could be looking to move to lower prices. But these are impulsive moves. Like I said, it's not corrective, right? And when you see that, you have to know that the order flow makes it impulsive. An impulsive move, a corrective move. An impulsive move, a corrective move. A higher high, a higher low. A higher high, a higher low to continue higher. All right. If like you see this move here, that was an impulsive move, but if it's not followed behind something like this, which looks corrective, that would be a corrective retracement. Then you would expect price to continue to drop because The reason why price is going up in the first place is to make the higher low, to make the lower low, the lower low, the lower high, sorry, to make that lower high, and then go on to make the lower low, breaking the previous low. So that's the deal. I'm looking for prices to continue to push higher. All right, and we have a nice bullish fair value gap here. We have this area of fair value or an order block, and prices come back to test that. I'm looking for prices to continue higher. Point blank, period. All right, if we go to the daily, uh, we see that prices run into this old fair value gap. I say it's old because it's old. This was back in October of 2024. All right, what these tend to do, the older PD arrays tend to do, they tend to be speed bumps, areas where price will react to. So we did pull back from it. All right, and you see we pulled right back up into it. All right, price could come and take that low, maybe not. All right, it may find the demand and continue higher, but that's the reaction I'm expecting. I'm not expecting price to come back down because that's these are the highs of this trading consolidation. I'm looking for price to continue higher. I'm not going to stay married to that thought of just, that is my bias. And until I see a structure break in the opposite direction, I'm going to continue with that bias. Does that make sense? Now we're looking at the 4 hour. I want you to see something. All right. This sell before the buy, that creates an area of fair value. That is an order block, folks. Price comes back into it, finds the demand inside of this bullish leg, and finds support and pushes price higher. All right. What happens? We break that high and make a market structure shift, right? Another market structure shift, and price pulls back into what? This is the sell before the buy. This creates that area of fair value, otherwise known as an order block. Price didn't even come back to that order block. Price found the imbalance here because this when it breaks structure, that area, that breakout area, all of this is considered uh, the buying zone. All of this area of fair value is considered the buying zone. We look for the area of demand in this bullish leg for price to come back to in order to go higher. All right, we look for price once it breaks structure to the upside, uh, creates that market structure shift. We look for this leg, price to come back into that leg and find the area, a demand zone or a fair value gap, and look for a price to give us our entry model, our entry function, and look for price to go higher. All right, now let's get down to what we're here for. What's next? All right, price has already pulled back into that. The prices pull back pretty good into this area, but we did not come into the area of fair value. Not all the way back. We got a little gap here, don't we? All right. Doesn't have to come back here. But what is likely? This will act as inducement. What you'd like to see is inducement before price hits an order block. All right. You want to see price come down here, sweep that liquidity low, then hit the order block, and then push up from this area, from this area of demand, this order block. All right. So I'm watching this very carefully. I'm watching that little area very carefully, and but I want you to see something. We have an area of fair value here, an order block here. All right, and there is inducement here. Price could very well, and I'm looking for just that. Price could very well continue higher from this area come next week, and we can target the buy side liquidity here. Boom. and here. Boom. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm looking for it to stop acting like something crazy. All right, I'm looking for that. Okay, and uh, you know, what am I looking for when it gets here? The same thing I always look for when I want to see price give us a market shift or a market structure shift. I'm looking for price to come into our area of interest, our POI, our place of interest. I'm looking for a low, a pullback, a lower low, and then a higher high. This is that bullish leg that I'm looking for price to come back into, find the, the discount PD array, the low, a low, a an order block, or a fair value gap to come into and then continue higher. That's it. That's what I'm looking for right y'all. All right. Now, if price, sorry, I don't know how that happened. All right. If price, all right, here's our this is the other portion. If price takes out that low, we're expecting price to turn around here. And this is a high probability trade. All right. I think this is one that's pretty good, has good probabilities as well. But this one is in the area of fair value already. This one is a lower area of fair value, but this is a great price. It's in discount pricing. If you look at this trading range, all right, divided into half, this would be the equilibrium area that price could turn around in. This would be a deep discount, and I would love to take a trade from there. But we're gonna look here first. Boom, got it. We're gonna look from here first, and then we'll look down here when if price comes for that low for the liquidity raid. All right. I hope you follow my logic here, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions on my methodology or my technique, just leave a question in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer it. I always respond to my my viewers and their questions. Make sure you hit the like button and the boost, and do subscribe so you can catch the notifications directly when I post a new video or a screenshot of something good. All right, I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you for watching.